Shannen. We have 3 topics. I try to do 3 topics every time I do a podcast chosen by my followers on TikTok. So if you do not follow me on TikTok, I highly suggest it. Especially if you're into politics. I try to get on live on TikTok every night. Everything just kind of varies with that, but depending on what time. So with that, yeah, I think I'm just going to hop right into it. Like I said, I have 3 topics on the docket tonight. 1 is music, 2 is Jersey Shore, and 3 is the Second Amendment. So, in case you haven't noticed, you know exactly who I like. So, if you're easily triggered, if you're up for hearing opinions that are different than yours, by all means, just continue on. Is basically what I'm trying to get at, which is fine. Or if you just want to hear my opinion, that is completely okay too. Because I know that a lot of people don't agree with my opinion, which is fine. I do not mind having open dialogue. I do not mind having discussions with people. I actually had I can't really call it a debate. All right. Before I hop onto my 3 topics, I'm going to say I was having my own live on TikTok. By the way, if you don't follow me, I highly suggest it. You can look me up as ShannenJo _ Shannen Joe _ or my backup account, because apparently I'm shadow banned. It really sucks, but it is what it is. At Giggly, Giggly, conservative. So, I was on my live earlier. I was having a good time. I was trying to pick out some topics to talk about in my podcast tonight, which was great. Well, everyone knows what a troll is, right? Everyone pretty much knows me in the trolling industry. Apparently. I don't know why they're so obsessed with me, but I had some trolls. This one girl, she wanted to have a difference of opinion, which is fine. I don't care. Like, that's the great thing about having an opinion. It's like a butthole. Everybody has one. So I'm completely open for debate. Completely open for it. She decided to come into my live, and she, I guess, wanted to talk. I guess she wanted all the attention on her. I don't know. I forget her opening remark, but we were talking, and she felt the need that every eye needs to be on her, period. So I put her in the center of attention. If that's what you want, if you want to come into my live to troll me, I'm sorry. At that point, it is what it is. I'll give you the spotlight. I don't mind. As long as you're respectful. As soon as you stop being respectful, that's when I have an issue. Period. So, with that being said, I basically put her on the spot. I said, okay, you have the floor. Let's talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about. And she kept writing OMG, OMG. And I said, okay, do you want to talk about God? I mean, I know my God. Do you want to talk about yours? Like, where are you going to go with this? You have the spotlight, sweetheart. Let's go. She said, well, I don't have a God. I said, that's fine. I can talk about mine if you want. I said, my God died on the cross for my sins. That's me. It's my opinion. That's what I believe. It's okay for me to believe that. It's okay for me to say that. It's my belief. Next thing you know, she got into a pissy fit. She was like, well, what'd she say? She said, and I was waiting for her to respond. I was like, all right, where'd you go? Let's talk about it. I said, you don't have a God. That's fine. She's like, well, you gave me the floor. I was like, okay, I'm waiting for you. She's like, will you shut up and let me talk? I was like, I said, oh, really? You're going to come onto my live? You're going to come onto my live and tell me to shut up? okay. So I clicked on her profile, because you can do that when you're on live on TikTok. I clicked on her profile and I looked at her bio. Her bio is bi and she's 15. I was like, okay. So you feel the need to tell an adult to shut up. At that point, I'm going to have a lot of a difference of opinions on this, which is fine. You feel the need to talk to an adult this way, you're going to get handled like an adult. You're going to get talked to like an adult. You tell an adult to shut up, you're going to get talked to like an adult. I said, first of all, what we don't do in here is be disrespectful. I can tolerate a lot. I'm very tolerant. Believe it or not, I'm very tolerant. I don't get angry. I get passionate. By the way, I'll see if I can link my merch somewhere in there. Anyways, besides the point, I digress. I said, you don't tell me to shut up in my own life. If you want to have a discussion, we can have a grown-up discussion. That's fine. No issue with that. Well, she goes, and somehow, I don't even know how it got to the point that it did. We somehow got on the topic of abortion, which is fine. I love talking about abortion. I love to talk about abortion because I know I don't have the same opinions as those mostly on the left. Now, I cannot put them in a collective and say everybody on the left agrees with abortion. I'm not saying that. Do not put the words in my mouth. I'm not saying that. She happened to believe in abortion. She believes that a baby when it's in a woman's stomach is not a baby until it takes its first breath. I said, okay. I said, do you want to talk about why it's that way? Do you want to talk about abortion? We started talking about abortion. I said, okay. So she's like, well, I feel that a woman should have say in her body. I said, okay. She goes, it's her choice. It's her body, her choice. I said, okay. She could choose to go on birth control. She can choose to be on an IUD. She could choose to tell the man to put on a condom. She can choose absence. Absence is very effective, period. And her argument was, well, all those don't work. I said, so you're telling me sitting here in my bed, because I was filming while I was sitting there. I just got done doing my makeup. I said, so you're telling me that me sitting in my bed, I'm going to get pregnant. Me just sitting here, I'm going to get pregnant. Because apparently sometimes it doesn't work. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you mean when you say that? Okay. I'm not angry, I'm passionate. I said, all right, riddle me this. She's very, very pro-abortion. 15 years old. I said, okay. You're entitled to your opinion. I said, so let me ask you a question. If you're driving down the road, let me retract that. I said, when you get in your car, do you just go and just drive off a bridge? Because you're putting yourself in danger, right? I said, or do you take preventatives? Do you prevent yourself from driving off a bridge? There are different things to prevent something from happening. Now, some things you can't prevent. It is what it is. Right? I said, so riddle me this. If you go, because we somehow got back on the whole a baby is not a baby thing until it takes its first breath. I said, okay, So if you're driving, we're just going to go back to the whole driving thing. I said, if you're driving and you get into your car at 10 o'clock at night, because for whatever reason you made the choice to get into your car to go get in your car, you're pregnant, right? You are pregnant. You have an embryo. You have a fetus, or I don't even know what they refer to it nowadays. I'm going to call it what it is. You have a child in your stomach. You have a baby growing inside of you. You get into your car. Doesn't matter how far along you are. We're just saying you're pregnant. You get into your car, and a drunk driver swerves onto your side of the road, hits you, kills you and your baby. Why do they consider it a double homicide? Why do they consider it a double homicide if the baby is not a baby? Apparently, they're considering it a human. Apparently, they're considering it a person. Now, let me ask you another question. I said, if you're pregnant, remember this part. If you're pregnant, drunk driver swerves over, hits you, because this apparently is how they think, hits you, kills your baby, and you're still alive. Right? Kills the thing inside of you, is still alive. You can't sue him. You can't sue that drunk driver. The only thing you can sue him for is damage to your car and to the damage that happened to you, correct? She goes, well, no, it killed the child. I'll say, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's back up a little bit. Hold on. You just said the baby wasn't a baby. So now you're retracting your statement. So now it is a baby when it comes to that. She said, no. She's like, that's not what you said. I said, that's exactly what I said. I said, if you're pregnant, she goes, well, you didn't mention the fact that you were pregnant. I said, I have 60 people in my life right now who can say that I said pregnant. She goes, well, I didn't hear you. I said, well, that's not my problem. You can't tell me something I didn't say. It's not my problem that you didn't hear me. I can explain something to you, but I can't understand it for you. Period. I said, and I kept repeating myself. I said, if you're pregnant. She's like, well, she goes, stop saying it. I said, stop saying what? That she's pregnant? She's like, no, just stop saying pregnant. I'm like, you didn't hear me. I'm reiterating it for you so you understand what I'm saying. She's like, well, I heard you. I understand you. So wait a second. Wait. Now you're saying you heard me the first time. But 5 seconds beforehand, you said that you didn't understand me. You didn't hear the fact that I said that you're pregnant. So which one is it? It can't be both. You either heard what you heard or you didn't hear what you heard. Or what I said. You didn't hear what I said. Which one is it? I need you to stick to a story because what you're saying is not matching. Are you retracting your statement or are you sticking by your statement? Did you hear what I said or did you not hear what I said? And the fact that you said that you didn't hear what I said, I'm reiterating what I said so you can understand what I'm trying to say. And you're getting upset at me because I keep reiterating myself. Which one is it? I need you to tell me. She's like, I understand that they're pregnant. I said, okay. So if you're pregnant, person swerves, hits your car, kills the baby inside of you, but not you. You can only sue him according to your logic. They can only... You can only sue them for damage to your car and damage to what happens to you. You can't sue them for just killing the thing, according to them, it's a thing, inside of you. She's like, well, obviously that person's going to be traumatized. I said, why? Why would they be traumatized? It's just a thing. Why would they be traumatized? Why would they be traumatized if it's just a thing? No sense. Literally no sense. I said, you're entitled to your opinion. You really are. But how can she be traumatized if it's just a thing? To your logic, how can she be traumatized? How can she be traumatized? In your mind, you're sitting there thinking it's just a thing. I said, would you be okay killing puppies inside of a dog? It's the same thing. Well, why are you bringing puppies into this? So what? They're puppies inside of a dog's stomach, but it's not a baby inside of somebody else's stomach? Where is your logic? Where does your logic start and end? Because you have none. There's no logic to that whatsoever. And then when she got out of the live, because apparently I upset her with a debate. First of all, she comes into my live and she's trolling my live. She gets upset and leaves. So I had another lady say, well, you shouldn't be talking down to people like that. You shouldn't. No, let me rephrase. She said, you should not be talking to children that way. Oh. My passion's showing a little bit. I had to tuck it back in. I said, difference of opinion. I said, first of all, she came into my life. She goes, well, she's just a child. I said, the first time she told me to shut up in my own live on my own platform, respect goes out the window, because clearly she doesn't have enough respect for me to not tell me to shut up. So, with that being said, she thinks she's an adult. Her being 15, 16 years old, she thinks that she can talk to an adult that way. She's going to be handled like an adult. She's going to be talked to like an adult. Well, it doesn't mean you have to talk down to them. She told me to shut up the first time. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I don't tolerate disrespect. Period. Like, I get that we have a difference of opinion. I completely get that. You are entitled to your opinion. But what I don't appreciate is when you come into my live, mine, it's not yours, it's mine, my live, and tell me I'm doing something wrong, even though she was the one who told me to shut up. I might have to change topics on tonight's podcast. So we're going to add a 4th topic. We're going to talk about going back to the olden days and disciplining kids. Opinions with Shannen. Hi, welcome. Glad you can make it. A lot of the issue now with kids nowadays, they're not disciplined at all. They are not disciplined. Because let me tell you, if I was to ever say that to an adult, my parents found out, ooh, buddy, it would not be a good day. Let me tell you, it would be a horrible day, if I'm being honest. It would not be a good day. So we got onto the subject of disciplining. I'm all for discipline. To be honest, I'm for it. Do I think that parents should beat their kids? Absolutely not. That's what I'm completely not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anybody should beat their child. Period. Kids need to be taught respect. It is what it is. It's my opinion. Hi, welcome. Kids are not respectful nowadays. The fact that she's 15, 16 years old telling me to shut up is not respectful. Well, she's just voicing. That's just how she expresses herself. No. You want to know why we have cancel culture? That's why. Because parents aren't they're not disciplining their kids anymore. They're not showing them to have respect for the people who came before them. I'm not okay with that. I don't, especially in my lives, I don't tolerate it. You can go on my videos all day long and be like, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Because your opinion doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. But the moment that you disrespect me and you tell me to shut up, no. You have officially crossed that line from child to adult. If you think you are adult enough to tell somebody to shut up, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because let me tell you, I don't tolerate it. My moderators in my life can tell you, I love my moderators. They will tell you I don't tolerate it. They don't tolerate it. I get messages daily. Well, your moderator muted me. Were you being respectful? Or did you come into my live shouting BLM, BLM, you Trumpsters are this, you Trumpsters are that? Well, I just want to have a conversation. Then why didn't you start off like that? Why didn't you say that? If you say, hey, look, I have a difference of opinion. Would you be okay if I voiced it? Yeah, sure, let's talk about it. Let's debate. I don't mind a good debate. And let me be the first one to tell you guys. I am the type of person that will admit when I'm wrong. I am the type of person that will admit when I don't know something. And I'm the type of person who likes to research. I love to research. If I don't know something, I'm not going to just sit there and defend it when I don't even know what it's about. Somebody asked me once they mentioned the Proud Boys on, what was it? On the debates. The next day, what do you think of the Proud Boys? I don't even know who the Proud Boys are. Who are they? I don't know anything about them. Well, you're not going to give your opinion? No. Why in the world would I give my opinion on something I don't even know what it's about? I am not about that life. I'm not. I don't. I'm not angry. I'm pushing it. It's showing. I'm tucking back in. It boggles my mind. I don't understand. Like I said, I will admit I'm wrong. I will research it. And I'm not going to stand and give my opinion on something that I don't know anything about. Why would I do that? Why do people do that? Because the TV told them to? Well, the KKK wasn't that bad because, well, you know, Biden was part of the KKK and, you know, I mean, we gotta love everybody. Huh? Well, the KKK can't be that bad because, well, you know, Biden, he just because he went to a KKK member's funeral doesn't mean anything. Do you know what that stands for? Have you done research? Do you know anything about the subject that you're talking about? That's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They can't admit when they're wrong. They don't do the research, and then they stand behind stuff they don't even know anything about. They have no clue. No clue. I don't understand. It's fine. Okay. On to the second subject. Was supposed to be the first, but we're going to move it to the second. So, let me pull up my notes real quick. Let's see. Pull up my notes. There we go. All right. So, second topic would be music. I know it's not as fascinating as politics or anything like that, but I'm going to keep it kind of fun. So, music. I suck at instruments. I'm not even gonna lie. I am awful at playing instruments, but I love music. I've always loved music, any kind. And if you hear this squeaking, by the way, oh, of course, now it's not gonna do it. There's a little bit of squeak. It's my chair, so don't like freak out like she's farting. No, it's the chair. It squeaks. Anyways, I can't. Of course, when I'm not intentionally doing it, it does it. But when I'm intentionally doing it, anyways, besides the point, irrelevant. I love music. I grew up with each and every type of music you can think of. I will listen to anything once. Sometimes it grabs me. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not a big fan of folk music. That's just me. It's my opinion. But my favorite band is Queen. I think Freddie Mercury was a musical genius. I really do. I think he was absolutely fantastic. It's really sad that he was taken at such a young age. We'll just leave it at such a young age. Because he was such an amazing artist. He wasn't even an artist. He was an entertainer. You want to talk about entertainers? We got Queen. We got Elton John. Who else we got? Liberace. Let's just go ahead and throw him in the mix. Those are entertainers. And I'm not saying Ariana Grande is not an entertainer. I'm not saying that. I like some of her music. Would I go see her in concert? No. She's not entertaining to me. I'm sorry. That's not entertainment. I want to see the razzle. I want to see the dazzle. I want to see you interacting with your audience. I want to see you get us included in everything. That's what Freddie Mercury did. Go back and watch the AIDS concert. I can't remember the year, but I can't remember what the name of that freaking concert was. You know, the one with 300,000 people there. That one. He would get everybody involved, and it was amazing. He brought people together. I love Freddie Mercury. But on the opposite spectrum, I love Mozart. I love classical music. I can listen to classical music. Oh my God. I love classical music. I love the Atlanta. I'm from Georgia. I love the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. I love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh my God. Their Christmas album. Oh, it's so good. If you have not listened to it, go listen to it. It's so good. It's amazing. What's another good one? Trans-Siberian. I like Beethoven. I'm not a big fan of all of Beethoven, which I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, but it is what it is. Who else? I'm trying to think of other artists. AC/DC. Love me some AC/DC. I grew up on the Backstreet Boys. I love the Backstreet Boys. Not too much of a big fan of them now. Their newer music, or they're trying to come back into newer music. I'm not a big fan of it. Mariah Carey, I'm going to tell you now. Where was I the other day? I kid you not. Mariah Carey was playing on the radio. Was I in Walmart? I think I was in Walmart. Let me tell you. They were playing Mariah Carey, and it wasn't Santa Baby. What's the one that she sings? You. That one. I don't want a lot for Christmas. That one. I can't think of the name of it. Anyways. I was like, first of all, we're not even through the middle of November yet, and you're already playing freaking Mariah Carey Christmas music. I don't get it. Besides the point. I've never been a real big fan of her. I've never been a real big fan of Mariah. I think her voice can be too high pitched. I've never been a big fan. That's okay. Who else? So we got Mariah, we got Mozart, we got AC/DC. Love AC/DC. But let me tell you, the Eagles and Journey. God, I love them both. Both of those bands. I love them. They are fantastic. They're entertainers. Like, even the especially the new kid to Journey. The new kid to Journey, let me tell you, he's legit. I love him. I think he's fantastic. I absolutely think he is fantastic. I think he's super entertaining. I think that and the thing was, when he joined the band and he started doing all this, he's like, dude, we don't do that here. And it's like, shut up. It's like, dude, of course he's not the previous lead singer. Of course he's not. He's a whole different person. Let him be who he wants to be. Like, I don't get it. He's entertaining the crowd. Let him entertain. He's an entertainer. Let him entertain. Let him do his own thing. Is he the previous lead singer? No, he's not. Of course not. Does he sound like him? Absolutely. And they could not have found a better version of Journey. The lead singer of Journey. Period. Love him. Love him to death. The Eagles. I love the Eagles. I love the Eagles. I can't help it. Try. I can't. I love the Eagles. I think they're fantastic. What's another? I'm trying to think if there's any other bands. I'm trying to think if there's anybody new I like. Who's new that I like? Oh, what's his name? Hold on. I gotta find him. I think he's fantastic. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Oh, what's his name? Andrew. I'm gonna fuck up his last name. So don't judge me on his last name. I know he's on TikTok, but don't judge me on his last name. Andrew Janakos? Jannakos? He has this one song. Let me tell you, it's so good. It's called Gone Too Soon. It's so good. It's so good. He's more of, I wouldn't say he's country, but he has like kind of like a country feel to him. And I'm for it. Like, I am all for it. One other thing that I do like to listen to, and I know I'm going to get a bunch of different opinions on this too. Musicals. I said what I said and I did not stutter. I love musicals. I literally have Hamilton on repeat 24/7. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from the right. Hamilton singing. I love musicals. It doesn't matter. I don't care. If I like the music, I'm going to like the play. What it represents is completely different than me actually liking something. If I don't agree with the people, like The Rock, like let's go with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? He supports Biden. Whatever. Will I go out and buy something else of his? Probably not. But am I going to stop myself from watching other things that he has done in the past? No, because I enjoy it. Like Moana, let me tell you. Moana, oh, so good. The Rundown, love that one too. Just because they have a different opinion than you does not mean that you have to just stop enjoying something. Like, when I found out about Colin Kaepernick, am I a big fan of him? No. First of all, I don't like pro football. That's for a different podcast. Did I stop buying Nikes? Yeah, I did. But I buy Adidas now. And I like Adidas better than Nikes. That's an opinion. That's a preference. I still wear shoes. I just don't wear Nikes. I happen to like Adidas better. I'm still going to wear shoes. If you get my drift. I like to play Hamilton. It is what it is. I've always enjoyed musicals. 98% of the directors, I would say probably 99% of the directors are liberal. Does that mean that the quality of their play goes down because of what they believe? No. Because I'm still gonna give it a chance to enjoy it. If that makes sense. Because I know in the back of my head, I know about Hamilton. It's called research. Is him praising Hamilton amazing? No, it's not. But it doesn't mean I don't enjoy the play. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy the characters that he's developed. It doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the actors who play those characters. It doesn't affect that. I still enjoy the play. So, and it's not just Hamilton that I love. I love what's another play I absolutely love? Phantom of the Opera. Huge fan of the Phantom of the Opera. Love Phantom of the Opera. Oh my god. I can listen to that soundtrack on repeat. I have. No judgment. But it's amazing. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you like musicals? I love musicals. It is what it is. Alright. I feel like I've touched up enough on that. So, sorry you guys. I don't have Rona, by the way. For some reason, every time I'm on something, like whether I'm filming on my phone or if I'm filming on my laptop, there's always something that goes on with my nose. I don't know what it is. I don't have Rona. I guarantee you I don't have Rona. But there's always something that goes on. All right, on to the next topic. So, next topic on the docket. One of my one of my followers suggested this topic is what is it? Jersey Shore. First of all, shout out to Animal Prince. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I am embracing my Tiger Kings / Carol Baskin print. Just call me. No, don't even call me that. But yeah, actually, Amazon, like $15. Like, hello. Anyways, besides the point, I digress. So, Jersey Shore is the next on the topic. First of all, I used to like Jersey Shore. I really did. I thought it was rather entertaining growing up. Snooki, who was the one girl? I cannot remember her name to save my life. Her and Snooki were like besties. Literally besties. And there was a meme of her and Spike from Land Before Time. Like, their pictures were side by side. And I swear I can't get that picture out of my head. I will never unsee it. Ever. What is her name? I cannot think of her name. It wasn't JWoww. It wasn't JWoww. It was the other girl. She was just about as tall as Snooki was. Oh, what was her name? Oh my god. It's going to bug me until I figure it out. But there was a meme of her and Spike from Land Before Time. Let me tell you, I saw that picture. I can't get it out of my head. I literally can't. I can't. Try. I can't. I busted out laughing. I couldn't help myself because it's so accurate. And like, people are gonna sit there and say I'm making fun. People can make fun of me all day long. I don't care. I get made fun of, so I don't. Opinions, whatever. I thought it was funny. If you get offended by that, then I don't know what to tell you. Dina, that's what it is. He's got it. Dina, yes. I swear, looks just like Spike from Land Before Time. I hate to say it, and I sound super mean when I say it, but Dude, I saw that meme and I busted out laughing. I was like, oh my God, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. It's her eyes. It's her eyes and her nose. Like the way that her nose is shaped right here, it comes down to the point, just like Spike's does. And it's her eyes. It cracks me up. I'm really trying hard not to be mean, but that shit was so funny. But I started losing interest in Jersey Shore when when Mike the Situation tried to put his head through the concrete wall. After that, I was like, I can't do this. I can't. Now, my friend, no, my sister, she absolutely loved Snooki and JWoww, both of them. I'm like, my favorite was Polly D, and it wasn't Ronnie. What's the other kid's name? It was Polly D. They were best buds. Still best buds. Oh, I used to think he was so cute. What was his name? It's Polly D. Wasn't the Situation. Anyways, him and Polly D were best friends. They were my favorite. God, I love them. I think they were fantastic. Cracked me up. Oh my God, it was so funny. They made the show. To me, they made the show because their bromance was so tight knit. I loved it. I was for it. Completely for it. It was fantastic. So, yeah, Jersey Shore, man. Do they still play that? They don't still play that, do they? I think they might still play it. I'm not sure. See, now it's going to bug me, the fact that I can't think of his name. It's Polly D. Vinny! His name was Vinny! Oh my God! Dude, Vinny, him and Polly D made the show. They really did. They made the entire show. It was fantastic. Their bromance was beautiful to me. Like, they grew so much together. It was great. I loved it. I looked at a picture of Polly D the other day, though. Bro, he looks old. I was like, what happened to you? He got so old. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? It's all the tan. It's all the tanning. I can't. Oh, poor Polly D. He got so old. It's like right here. He looks like a Guido. An old Guido. Poor Polly. He's great, though. I love him. All right. So, where am I at? I'm at 43 minutes. Okay. All right. So, we're going to bring a little bit more politics into this. I don't know how everybody's going to feel about this. I'm probably going to lose some followers. Wait. So, the fourth topic. Are you ready? Drum roll. 2A. Second Amendment. Now, just so everybody knows, this is brought up by my followers on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, look for me. Shannen, SHANNENJO _ Just to let you know. 2A. Love me some 2A. Second Amendment. The right to bear arms. I'm for it. And I will support anybody else who is for it. Now, a lot of people don't like it. People like more gun control. Why? But why? Do you think that we should have more car control? Like, do you think people need to have their cars taken away because they keep getting speeding tickets? Because people do stupid stuff with their cars too. People use their car as a weapon too. Like, their logic makes no sense. We need more gun control. Oh, because all the criminals, completely obey gun laws as it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and add more gun control. That makes sense. It makes no sense. It makes their logic. It makes no sense. Should some people not own guns? If you're a felon, no. If you're a criminal, no. But how often do criminals listen to the law? Anybody? Like the whole gun-free zones. No sense. No sense. Because guess what? What's going to happen if you have the person who's a criminal? Do you think he's going to care? And guess what? Nobody's going to be there to do anything. But they also want to defund the police, which is kind of counterproductive, I think. You want more gun control, but you want to defend the police. Who are you going to call when the person... It makes no sense. It makes no sense. We want more gun control. All right. We'll give you more gun control. Well, we want to defend the police. Or we want to defund the police. Well, you can't have both. Because you are going to have people who will get their hands on some pew-pews. And they're going to break the law. And then God only knows what's going to happen. Who are you going to call? Because the people that have had their... They can't bring their weapons to protect themselves, or you at this point. They're just in the same situation that you are. They don't have anybody to protect them either. But they want to defund the police. They want to defund the police. Biden's already said that he wants to get rid of our... he wants to take our guns. There's a video. And yes, he does confirm it. People are like, he's not going to take away our guns. Oh, really? Has he retracted that statement? No. He hasn't retracted it. He still stands by it. But people... No, we need more gun laws. Why? Because the laws are already helping us? Because the criminals listen to laws so much already? Oh, well, they got more gun control laws, man. We gotta go somewhere else. Psh, inconvenient. You think they're gonna say that? You think that's what they do? Do you think that that's what they do? They sit there and see a gun-free zone and they're like, well, I was gonna rob that bank. Can't now. You're making it a target when you make gun-free zones, weapon-free zones. Do y'all not understand? Do y'all not understand that? And this is what's so funny to me. So they're like, I had somebody in my live, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. They're like, well, because we started talking about big pew-pews, like the big ones. I said I wanted an AR. I had to educate them. I try not to mean that disrespectfully. I try. They're like, well, that's an assault rifle. No, that's not what AR stands for. That's not what that stands for. At all, actually. Stands for armor light. Armor light rifle. It's a maker of the rifle. It's the maker. It's not the type of weapon that it is. It's the maker. If that's the case, you might as well just go ahead and just get rid of everything then. everything. Might as well. Get rid of a toaster because that can be an assault weapon. People don't realize anything can be an assault weapon. Do they not realize that? Assault weapon. It's a lint roller. Hit somebody with it hard enough, you assaulted them. Do people not get it? A butter knife is an assault weapon. Do people just not get it? You can assault you can assault a person with a pair of scissors. Scissors. Like, scissors. You gonna ban those too? Look at what happened in, where was it? Was it Kenosha? With Kyle Rittenhouse. I forget where he was. The dude beat him upside the head with a skateboard. Are you going to ban all skateboards? That's an assault weapon. He assaulted him. But yet, he's in trouble for defending himself. Liberal logic. Can't defend yourself anymore. Can't defend yourself anymore. I get videos taken down. Actually, knock on wood. I haven't had a video taken down in a minute due to community guidelines. It's so funny. You can't defend yourself anymore. People can sit there and they can berate you. They can mock you. They can call you names. They can threaten you. They can do all this stuff to you. But if you make a TikTok responding to that and defending yourself, it gets taken down. Taken down for harassment and bullying. How is it bullying when you're defending yourself? Why aren't you taking down their comment? Why don't you nip it in the bud with them instead of nipping it at me when I'm defending myself? When did defending yourself become a crime? Can anybody tell me? I'll wait. When did defending yourself become a crime? I can't. I literally try to understand. Because I like to have an open mind about, especially about people's opinions. But it boggles my mind at their thought process. Their thought process, because when you sit there and like on my TikTok, I go and I read memes. I react to memes. They're political memes. That's it. That's it. Right? It's a joke. It's a joke. That's all it is. Some of the memes I get sent, I'm like, ooh. I have to sit there and I have to think, okay, well, I think it's funny. I think it's great. But some people do take it too far. I try not to take it too far. I'm like, all right, because I know eventually I'm probably going to get banned. It is what it is. But I have to sit there and I have to think to myself, God, how many people am I going to piss off with this? It's like being a comedian. You can't even be a comedian anymore because people get so offended by everything. Can't say that. Why not? Well, you're mocking them. Okay? People mock me on a daily. You know how many times I get called a clown? Like the one with like the red nose, like a clown, like honk honk. Like a clown. You know how many times I get called that? You know how many times I've been called a Trump pansy? You know how many times I've been told that my teeth are yellow instead of white? Which I know. Do you not know that I know my nose is big? Like, People don't know how to take a joke anymore. Everything's offensive. Everything's offensive. I'm good with people making fun of me. Like, I'm the youngest. I've always been made fun of. It is what it is. Where I draw the line is when people start threatening. That's not okay. When people start wishing death threats, well, you get what you deserve. What does that mean? To me, that sounds like a threat. Well, I wish all of you would go and die. What? I can't wait till you're all extinct. Huh? To me, that's a threat. Someone making fun of my nose is not a threat. That doesn't hurt my feelings. It's a fact. Like, my nose being big is a fact. That's something I know. People make fun of me on a daily. I get over it. Does it hurt my feelings? Like, you got me with your opinion. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. What happens now? Woo. You did it. You made a joke. It's okay. Be offended. Nothing, just like that guy says, nothing happens when you're offended. Literally nothing. You are in control of your own emotions. Period. That's all I got to say about that. You control your own emotions. What's not okay is threatening. Don't threaten anybody. Why do you have to bring threats into it? Like, why do you have to threaten people when they hurt your feelings? Make fun of them back. Well, you got a big nose. Well, I don't like your shoe color. Nothing happens. Look, nothing happens. Well, your teeth are yellow. Well, you got a hairy neck. Nothing happens. But it gets to a point where you cross that threshold that's not okay. That's when it becomes not okay. That's when things are starting to overstep, and that's not good. I don't know. That's just me. Opinions with Shannon. Hi, welcome. I know, like I said, a lot of people don't agree with my opinions. I'm super proud of myself because I kept it under an hour. You're welcome. I didn't want to bore you guys with everything. But with that being said, I apologize once again for my nose. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go so I can keep it under an hour. Like I said, go follow me on TikTok. My TikTok name is SHANNENJO _ Shannon Joe. You can go follow me on there. You can go follow and like my videos on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch. What else can you follow me on? I'm going to be trying doing these maybe once a week. It just depends. I have to get a schedule, you guys. I'm sorry. I suck at making schedules. Forgive me. It is what it is. Anyways, besides the point, thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say God bless you. God bless America. God bless our president, Trump 2020. Bye.
Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my